through Baltimore. It's the Chiefs and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And rightly so. He's been the big story leading up to this AFC Championship game because, as we all know, no rookie's ever won a Super Bowl as a starting quarterback. Heck, no rookie's ever started a Super Bowl. So he's trying to rewrite the history books here, and if he wins this one, he'll get his own book.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Grant. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Ravens, they'll take it. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Robinson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Robinson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Here's Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, and now some space to operate. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that?
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Here we go.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Here we go.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Got his man. It's Warren. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We're scoreless after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. From the gun on 3rd down. Grant. Quick throw there is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. In motion, the tight end. On the give, here's Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play.
Here we go.
Not in this case.
3rd down and 13. Fields now to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Grant, and Watson has it right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Give him 15 yards on that. Back to throw. Grant. They complete it to Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on it.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Haven't been a defensive coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Ravens ready to take over. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go out right here. Hurry up, hurry up.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields sliding out of the pocket. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Sheds off the tackle. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jameson Williams, 54 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Let's go now.
They go play action here on first down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Grant. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Warren will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 3rd down and 10. Fields going to change things up here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Fields on first down. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Trey Tucker. 42 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 14-10. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Well, this will come out to the 25 as McDuffie elects not to return it. Touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit, because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter, but this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. for Warren. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Caught left side by Mechie. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Fields going to keep it running left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Off play action, Fields. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. To throw is Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Well, this will come out to the 25 as McDuffie elects not to return it. Touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Grant. Under pressure, they got him again. Isaiah Foskey, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. And taken at the 46. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Here we go.
Quickly out wide to Mechie.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That's out wide here for Robinson. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Play action. It's Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. One play action. Fields. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Throwing to start the drive. Grant, and find Everett there, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Running left, it's Warren. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by a big man. Get the oxygen tank ready. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw on second down. Grant. Over the middle, complete. That's Chambers. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on third down. Grant. He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Jaylen Warren, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. They begin the drive with Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 71 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will come out to the 25 as McDuffie elects not to return it. Touchback. KC's offense ready to take over. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game. Out route to Hill, complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Back to throw. Grant. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield. facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Throwing again. Grant. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. Touchdown! Jaylen Warren saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And the Ravens taking the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. McCollum flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody. Get down.
Here we go.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Off play action. McCollum. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. A give to Robinson on the option. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Robinson up the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So the Chiefs now down 27-24, 27 seconds to go. A field goal sends this championship game to overtime as they've got a 1st and 10. Points the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Ravens are champions of the AFC.